welcome. So, how is your safe space doing today? You can just take a moment and check. Just when you hear it, does it already trigger something? Does it bring up a memory, a sensation, an image? Or not just yet? Because with time, when you practice this stepping into your safe space every morning and then living from your safe space, you may find out that it may be enough just to think safe space or whatever other name you give to it, and bah, it's there. And just take a moment to reconnect to it. Tune into your breathing, just starting with noticing. This approach that I am inviting you to, it's a very gentle approach. So it's really not about changing you. It's not about pushing anything that's there, pushing it away or pushing it to be different. It's about acknowledging and meeting yourself right where you are. And from there, with awareness, bringing more space, more groundedness into this state that you are inhabiting in this particular moment. So just notice your breath right now. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it fast and paced? Or is it just ordinary? And now take just a few breaths deeper and deeper down. So your breath touches the soles of your feet and all these places in your body that touch the ground as well. And now bring your attention and awareness into the ground. You can touch the ground, touch the earth. And you can imagine these roots that are growing, that you're rooting yourself in the ground. That's my friend that takes me for walks. Very beautiful that he came today because he will support us in the exploration today. His name is Pikey. I'll show it to you. Okay, here it is. Spacerek, Pikey? Za chwilę będzie spacerek. Okay. Okay. So, the ground, the earth, just notice if you can open yourself up and receive the support of the ground, of the earth, right now. And then notice if you can open yourself up to the above, to the spiritual world, and also with a breath, allow the energy from that to come in and connect in your heart. And finally, just notice and map with your hands, with your awareness, the edges of your safe space today. How are they? What are the colors? What is the texture? And you can check if the front and the back are also in the same distance from your body. You know, sometimes it's like that the front, we have more space to the front but less space to the back. So see if you can just see yourself in the center of your own circle. And just take a moment to inhabit your space now. What's in there? What are the qualities that are in there already? And what are the qualities that you would like to bring into your safe space for today, for now? Maybe peace, maybe harmony, maybe love, tenderness, anything at all that matters to you is welcome. So, in this recording today, I would like to continue with exploring changing perspectives. This is what we did last time when I asked you this question, what else is there, right? So when there is an intense emotion, it takes up all the space, all our view, and still we can check what else is there, and there usually is more. And this is this more, this is these other places within our body, within our awareness, that we can actually rest and hold this swirling intensity. So today I will be inviting you to another change of perspective. And before we go there, I'd like to just check one thing with you. So what I'm encouraging you to do is to meet your life and meet the everyday challenges from this safe and grounded space. And this is partly why I just keep bringing it up, so that it becomes a habit for you as well to check in with you. Where is my safe space, right? But then, like, if you just took a moment to reflect on your day, just think, how much of your days are you spending in this stressed out, high tension, high vigilance mode? Just kind of moving from one thing to the next, not having a time to stop. And perhaps you can also notice these moments and these periods of your days when it just gets too much. You get into overwhelm and you cut off, or your system cuts off feeling. You get numb. So how would you evaluate how much, how big a percentage of your time, of your days, you spend in a safe, grounded space from which it's actually relatively easy to welcome and receive whatever life brings? And how much in the alert when it's like, okay, I will endure this one more thing, grit my teeth, and okay, let's keep moving. And then when are you just shutting down and still acting, but it's a more like a robot? So this is the awareness that you can have this awareness right now, but you can also deepen this awareness. You can journal around it and just notice and observe, how do you function right now? And this also can be a very beautiful and powerful kind of a comparison point between now and in 3 months, when you complete this journey with me, to just see, how am I right now? And did anything change around this way of functioning? Because of course it is only natural that we do tend to act in a stressed out, alert mode every now and then, and sometimes it just gets too much and we go into the numbness. But it's not really healthy if this is something that is a prolonged, lasting modus operandi, like way of acting. It becomes a bit like in this old-time joke that I really like about a building site, and builders, constructors being really engaged in building, and then there is one guy running around like really, really hectically, really fast with an empty wheelbarrow. And then someone asks him, "Hey, why are you running around with an empty wheelbarrow?" "Oh, it's so much work, there's no time to load." So how often are you that guy with an empty wheelbarrow? So of course the story is an invitation to stop and make space for what nourishes us, for what brings us joy. But before we go there, I actually would like you to think about what is there already. Because see, our minds, the way they evolutionary evolved was to look at things that are threatening, that are potentially dangerous, that are negative, things that we're supposed to avoid to stay safe. So we do have the negativity bias. And we can bring back the balance by noticing, by paying attention. So my invitation for you for today is just to notice. What is there already? So when you think about a quality that's missing from your life, maybe peace, maybe quiet, maybe harmony, maybe support, maybe rest, just take a moment to wonder, where is it already that you receive it? And you can pause this video, pick a quality, and just give yourself some time to write it down. Where is it? Where am I experiencing it? And then the next invitation is to go about your day until tomorrow with an intention to notice these moments of bliss, how I would call it. So you may be really rushing through your day, and then there is this moment when you just see a tree. Nature is great like that. There is a lot of nature around us. Or a sun coming through a window. Or someone smiling at you. These little moments are ones that we tend to miss. They go unnoticed, especially when we're rushing around. And it's a huge difference that we can make by placing our conscious attention on those and sustaining that attention for 20 to 30 seconds. So even in the most hectic of days, can you spare 20 to 30 seconds at a time to stop and receive a moment of bliss? Can you allow your environment to nourish and nurture you like this? So that your wheelbarrow was a little bit more full, and so that you were a little bit more resourced to welcome the life that comes and the challenges that come. And then finally, the pikey story that I mentioned that I would share. See, sometimes what we believe is not there or we believe is impossible comes to us just in a different way than we imagined. So this is how it was with this dog. I really wanted a dog, particularly for my children, so that they were encouraged to go into the forest, go on walks more often. And the thing is that we have 3 cats, and the owner of our house doesn't really enjoy dogs, so it seemed to be out of question. And then one day, Actually not long after I was mourning the fact that we couldn't have a dog, Pikey came. He finds his way out of the neighbor's property. He's a really friendly guy. And he started to take us for walks. He started to visit us in our house. And now, even though we don't have a dog, we actually do have a dog. He just comes and says, "Hey, are we coming?" So that's a little bit of extra inspiration for you. That when we focus on what's not there, what's missing, it's actually that the energy follows our attention. So when our attention is on what's missing, then we get kind of more of what's missing. But then when we focus our attention on the quality in itself, or we focus our attention on what is already, then chances are that there will be more. So whatever it is that you're missing, that you're longing, where is it? Where is it already? Enjoy your day.